Good morning, YouTube. The Google Pixel and the Pixel XL are, without question, the most exciting Android phones on the horizon. One of the big upgrades from the first generation of Pixel phones is the camera. Unlike with the iPhone, both the smaller and larger Pixels come with identical camera hardware. Comparing specs with last year's Pixels, we can see that the rear camera is now 12.2 megapixels instead of 12.3 megapixels, and the size of each pixel is smaller. Much more significantly, this year we get a wider aperture as we go from f2.0 to f1.8. The front camera specs seem to be exactly the same as last year. The biggest advances with the new Pixel's photo taking abilities may have to do with all the machine learning smarts Google has added. Using AI, Google is able to figure out objects in the picture and how far each object is from the camera. It can then accordingly blur background areas of the image in software to give you portrait functionality, an effect that other flagships generally need dual rear cameras for. This year, machine learning is also used to combine multiple images to generate perfectly exposed HDR photos. The other massive upgrade this year is the Pixel cameras get optical stabilization. We can expect crisper focus and significantly more stable video footage as the Pixels now do both physical and electronic stabilization at the same time. While the general public have yet to get our hands on Google's premium new smartphones, some Google employees have already been using them for a while. Google product manager Isaac Reynolds has posted an album with plenty of amazing photos and short videos showing us the awesome capabilities of the new Pixel cameras. These are the original photos as taken from the Pixel without any editing. Okay, let's check them out. Wow, look at this photo. This is clearly an action shot, and you can see how in focus the subject is. You can also see like that the sand is in focus, and you can see, look at the exposure. The areas in shadow on the left here are still perfectly exposed. You can make out texture on the rock. Yet you can see the background, the sky is not overblown, the sand is not blown out either. This is a hard photo to do, and yeah, it obviously turned out very well. That's why he included it. This is amazing. This must have used a super fast shutter speed to get all the little droplets of water looking so crisp. Obviously this guy was running fast and he's also perfectly in focus. And again, you don't see anything overblown. You can even still make out good detail on the beach in the background, the people in the background. Wow. Look at this picture of a hat. Perfectly in focus. The background is all blurred, looks very realistic. I don't think I'd be able to look at this and tell that this was done digitally. This looks very natural. Even the edges of the hat came out very nice. Wow, it's a great picture. Look how perfectly in focus the dog is. You know you can't get the dog to stand still like that. Wow, look at this portrait picture. Here also you can see what a good job the machine AI did with the hair. See, if you look at it closely, wow, even looking at it closely like this, you can't really tell. It doesn't look photoshopped or anything. Can't really tell. See if you look closely here. I think an expert might be able to tell. I wouldn't be able to tell. Looks very natural. What on this side? Maybe the back part of the hood is a little too blurry. But other than that, wow, good photo. Oh, this is a hard photo to take. This would look so dark on so many phones. Here you can still clearly see the sun setting behind the mountain there. You can see the water looks good. The silhouettes look really crisp and in focus. Wow, this is a hard photo to take. Look at the background. This is really amazing that photos like this can be made using machine learning. Oh, beautiful portrait picture again. You can see the background. You can see how it's out of focus in the foreground here, but as you work your way further back, it gets completely blurry. Looks very natural. Looks like it's done nicely. If you zoom in here on the far side of the raincoat, you can see that looks slightly unnatural, a little more blurry than you'd probably expect at that distance. But yeah, very nice photo again. Colors look awesome. Wow, look at this photo. This is a really hard photo to take because you'll either get detail in the foreground and the background is completely washed out, Or if you want a crisp, clear background like this, everything in the foreground would be in shadows. But here you can actually see the rocks clearly. You can make out the texture in the rocks, yet at the same time, the background is perfectly exposed. The subject is perfectly in focus. Amazing photo. Wow, this is a nighttime shot. Look how bright the colors are. Beautiful. Again, same thing as before. You can see shadows. You can see it's dark in the front, bright in the back, yet nothing is too dark or too blown out. Nice video. It's really, you can tell it's really good at compensating for areas of the image that are too dark or too bright. Wow. Beautiful textures, beautiful focus, very nice shadows. Oh, look at the light and the colors in this image. This could be hung on a wall. Beautiful. Wow, look at that photo. Another action shot. Look how perfectly in focus the subject is. Wow. And once again, you can see the dark areas are not too dark, and yet nothing is blown out. Wow. Beautiful portrait image again. Look how good the texture looks on the denim jacket. Even the skin, the hair, the colors. Can you imagine that this is a photo that came from a smartphone and it hasn't been touched up? Amazing. Look at the hair. How nice the hair looks in this photo. Another beautiful portrait picture. Look at the texture of the sweater, the texture of the grip tape on the skateboard. Wow. Look at the shadows and the light in this photo. Beautiful colors, beautiful textures. This thing is going to be a portrait taking machine. Wow, look at that. Where did they go to take this image? Jeez. Oh, it's slow motion. Wow. That is crazy. Wow. This must be a model. Oh, they showed this also. This is to show how good stabilization is. You can compare no stabilization on the left. Obviously, it's stabilized on the right. Beautifully done. This photo should be used for an ad or something. Wow. Can you imagine? These are coming out of a phone. Look at the picture of the dog. Wow. Look at that landscape picture. Going back to this dog for a second, look at the edges here. This would be so hard to do. Okay, thanks for watching my quick video looking at photo samples from the new Google Pixels. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take photos this good, but I still am pretty excited to get this camera in my hand and try it out for myself. If you have any questions or comments on this video, please let me know down below. Subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.